These two people need to continue to choose to nurture this connection and keep planting seeds that are for the future of this connection, as opposed to bringing up things from the past that weren't even with the other person. Like, they keep on bringing things from their past relationships into this relationship, and these two people need to be choosing to move forward together, free of the baggage of their past. But I'm getting, if they do that, it does seem like there can be some really beautiful opportunities for this relationship to be very long lasting. So I want to see what it looks like between these two people about 6 months from now. Okay, so oh my goodness, Flower of Life card, and it just it fell on top of the Emperor and the High Priestess that we had before that just like flew at me. Okay, so I feel like with the Flower of Life card, it's telling me that if they really do keep on nurturing the connection, that it turns into building into this like very lifelong connection, and that they are really moving on the right path with each other. They're going to be very like certain of that. I feel like there's something about 6 months from now. So I had already said like July 22nd was a big day. And then 6 months from now, so like towards the end of 2025, essentially, right? Like December 2025, that they would then be like, okay, this really great connection, and this High Priestess and Emperor energy is really coming out strongly for them. I see the Queen of Stars on the bottom of the deck too. They're really building a home together, a life together, and things like that. So I really like that. Then let's take a look at, because I was seeing 2626. So I was like, is that 26 weeks and then another 26 weeks after? So 6 months and 6 months? Or do we also, I feel like we also just need to check in on February 6th, 2026. So let's do that really quick. For February 6th, 2026, February 6th, 2026. Oh, it looks like that's a difficult day for some reason. Okay, so it does seem like something's happening from the past where it's making you feel like almost like maybe this is another date you need to mark your calendar, like it's a difficult day. I did not look up the astrology for this day, but I'm seeing the 5 of Stars, the 3 of Wands crossed. Something there's a wound that's coming up, and it does seem like it is old baggage, because here's the 10 of Wands, baggage from the past. It's making you almost feel like, oh, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. But I'm seeing with the Queen of Cups under the 10 of Wands that it's like I don't think that's the real version of you. Like, I feel like what you actually want is to still be in this connection, and you just have to really like tune into your deeper self. And again, keep remembering that like you need to choose the new positive cups with this person if you want this to be long lasting. So again, it seems like maybe February 6th, 2026 is a date that you want to mark on your calendar, or like maybe a couple days before so you're aware of it, and like look up your astrology, your transits for that day, because it just seems like something happens that triggers you that day, and it's not necessarily something that should then like affect you long term if you handle it in the best way. Yeah, at 5 of Crystals coming out too, it's like, I feel like you're almost ready to be like, well, I'm up and out of here. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. And I feel, and yeah, your guard is going to go up is what I'm getting with the 9 of Wands as well. But it just seems like the situation is very temporary, and it's like, it is a trigger, and it's bringing you back into an old pattern, but that doesn't mean that you have to continue to let those patterns control you. You can actually take control with the Chariot card and move towards success and joy again. Like, you don't have to let this old trigger affect you long term. Yeah, Queen of Wands here now. You can choose to step back into your like healthy, healed version of yourself and recognize like, this is just a trigger, and this is not actually how the relationship is always. Like, I'm just getting triggered right now. That's what I'm getting for February 6th, 2026. So then I was just thinking about a year from now, because it's like 26. So we did 6 months, and then, another 6 months. And then I got the Temperance card and the Queen of Stars. And to me, it's kind of like, it's worth waiting this out. Temperance card, like, be patient, like, find your balance. And the Queen of Stars we saw before on the bottom of the deck too. So it's like, I feel like it's saying that the life that you do want to build, you can have with this person, but you have to have patience. You have to nurture this connection. You have to keep deliberately working on pouring into this connection the ingredients that you want to pour into this connection, and not keep on stirring in old ingredients or bringing in old recipes that you had before with the 8 of Stars. You're really choosing to make this a new relationship that, you're showing up in your highest healed self card on the bottom of the deck. That ultimately, I feel like with the self card on the bottom of the deck, what this is also telling me is that you have so much more power and control over the outcome of this relationship than you even realize. It seems like this other person, like, they're invested. They're in this. They were already coming out as the 10 of Stars. You're the one that is having more doubts, and your doubts then influence this relationship in a way that can derail it. So check yourself, check on your own beliefs, check how you're showing up in this connection. Because if you want to have this beautiful life with this person, it's available to you. But you have to keep choosing that, and you have to keep on making sure that you're nurturing this connection in the way that helps it grow from the 7 of Stars into this 10 of Stars, like lifelong dream that you have. And definitely come back and update me. I love hearing updates from people who had readings really resonate hard with them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing how it goes. If you follow your heart in this connection and you're brave and move forward the way that you really want to with the Knight of Wands.